Hi YouTube and welcome to Palos Verdes Living with Zoli. This week we're again going to be showing you the newest properties for sale on the PV Peninsula. We're going to a couple of properties in Rancho Palos Verdes and in Palos Verdes Estates this week. These are the new ones that I believe are interesting, exciting, and in many cases good deals for investment or for moving in as well if you're planning to move to the peninsula. So as you probably know already, it's kind of a buyer's market on the peninsula and overall in many parts of LA as well. What that means is that there's plenty of new houses coming onto the market. People want to sell, but the number of buyers is about the same as it used to. So there still are transactions, houses are selling, but in many cases, sellers are putting their houses on the market at prices which do not match the current market conditions. So the market has dropped because of the fact that there's more properties for sale than there's buyers, which means it takes a longer time to sell these days. So what we call days on market or DOM have increased since last year for sure, and prices have come somewhat down from last year's peaks. So you can expect to be in a good position if you want to buy versus if you want to sell now, it becomes a little bit trickier. So your old traditional ways of selling with your old ways of marketing, just putting it on the MLS, working with an agent who doesn't do the extra legwork for you, is probably not going to work or will result in a lower than market price for you in the end. We see price reductions after price reductions on the market, so be conscious of that and be careful with who you choose. I would suggest that if you want to sell in Palos Verdes, you work with a Palos Verdes specialist who knows the peninsula, who knows which neighborhood is good for which buyer, and can market your property in a way that will result in the best results. So we're here actually at today's first open house, which is 27990 Beechgate Drive in Rancho Palos Verdes. It's a 24, almost 2,500 square foot house. You'll see it's a 4-bed, 3-bath. I would say let's go inside and check it out. Down a private drive and tucked off the street, the Spanish Colonial Revival on Beechgate Drive offers 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and 2,447 square feet of thoughtfully updated living space. Now it's priced at $1,999,000, sitting on an 8,138 square feet lot, offers city lights views from its upstairs balcony. So let's go inside and check what we see here. There's fresh flooring, and first, before going inside, apologies, we're gonna check out this backyard, which it backs up to Crenshaw actually, but you don't really feel the street and you don't really feel the noise here. So it's pretty quiet, I would say, and it offers like a great view. As I've said, from upstairs, there's nice city views as well. But now let's head inside. So it's again fresh flooring, a thoughtful former living and dining area, while the kitchen and the family room blend seamlessly and open into a spacious landscape backyard as we've seen. So this home has central AC, updated baths, windows, and a cozy fireplace. So it seems like it's a good family home. All 4 bedrooms are upstairs, so we'll see those a little bit later. There's a 2-car garage, as you've seen, with some extra storage and direct home access. So it seems like it's an entertainer's home with both style and functionality in a top-tier RPV neighborhood near Soleado Elementary. So priced around $817 per square foot, sorry. This beautifully maintained Spanish-style home combines historical charm and modern comfort. You'll see, I mean, style not necessarily the most modern,
but still, this house has a private setting, breathtaking views, and excellent schools nearby. So I would say that it definitely is a must-see for families seeking the full Palos Verdes lifestyle. Now let's look around, keep looking around these bedrooms upstairs. You'll see that, I mean, there's plenty of space. There's 4 bedrooms, and we're going to be looking into these bathrooms as well here. Nice, nice bathroom there. Plenty of storage space, as you can see on the side. Updating definitely needed in these bedrooms, I would say, but the basis and the skeleton is there. It's for you to make it yours, to turn it into your style and update it to your liking.
Welcome back from this nice little single family residence in Rancho Palos Verdes, located actually at very close to the intersection of Crenshaw and Silver Spur. So giving it a location, it actually kind of backs up to Crenshaw, but still gives it the privacy because there's a big drop. You don't necessarily hear the noise of the cars passing by. It gives privacy, and it gives you that kind of a valley view, as you've seen. So, and it's very close to the elementary school, Soleado School here. So, you know, it's also very close to the mall area. So all your amenities, your shopping, your CVS, your pavilions, your Bristol Farms are close by, not to mention Starbucks if you're into that. I would say, you know, you can definitely see that there were older people living there. It has not been updated. There's that spa in the backyard, which is non-operational. So definitely you can see project after project if you want to modernize this house. At the same time, you get to have this house at $2.168 million, which in PV now, I would say, is kind of an average house price for this kind of a property, but it takes into consideration the state. So now we're heading to our next one, which is actually on the other side of my sheet. It's 26905 Fond du Lac Fond du Lac Road. I am not proficient in French, as you can see. I would say that this one is a much smaller house. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath. But we're staying in Rancho Palos Verdes and definitely heading towards the Harbor City View area of PV. You'll see that now we're passing by the mall. So this is how far you would be from the mall if you took the first house. And you're going to be 2 minutes away from the mall if you take the second house. As always, I'm creating this content while my car is driving itself, so don't be alarmed that I'm not holding the steering wheel. The car does drive itself. It knows what it's doing, and it's pretty reliable at this point. I'm going to be telling you about this house where we're pulling up now very shortly. It's a much more favorable price point. It's $1.649 million. But as I've said, it's a hair under 1,400 square foot, 3-bed, 2-bath. I would expect it to be a fixer, but we will both discover it just now as we head in. Come with me.
Here's 26905 Fond du Lac Road in Rancho Palos Verdes, priced at 1.589 million for a 3-bedroom, 1 3/4 bath, single level, which is important, mid-century modern home. So it's a 1,394 square foot home sitting on a spacious 7,653 square foot lot, blending indoor and outdoor spaces with nice landscaping throughout, which I think is kind of ideal for the coveted California living. The kitchen is a highlight for sure. These bathrooms also, I would say, are nice. Let's look at this bedroom here. Natural light or flowing through this open floor plan. For sure, I would say the primary suite with a ceiling fan, garden views, of course a walk-in closet, and it's this living room also, and the kitchen with the cabinetry, quartz waterfall peninsula, GE cafe, dual fuel range, double ovens. So inside and outside, it seems that this house offers a lot to its future owners. You can see a little greenhouse there as well. Additional updates include new windows, recessed lighting, central heating and AC, tankless water heater, smart home integration with Nest thermostat, and Alexa-enabled appliances.
So what do you think about this house? I would really appreciate if you're still here and watching these fabulous houses on the peninsula, if you commented which one is your favorite today. You can put in the address, you can put in your comment about what you like about it. Yeah, or just hit the like and subscribe to my channel if you would like to see these videos week after week. I know last week I was a little bit delayed, and apologies for the delayed release of last week's new listings. But you can expect these videos to come with some delays when I get busier with some transactions or with some buyers and with some sellers. But I always take these videos on Tuesdays, so I will release the videos a couple of days later. And now, after this, it was nicely fixed, I would say. This house, the office showed that actually somebody lived in there already, so it was not just fix and flip. But yeah, it was in a pretty good shape, and I would say for 1.6 million in RPV, it looks like a pretty good value. And speaking of good value, our next house, 3616, so 3616 Via La Selva in Palos Verdes Estates, seems to be a steal as well. It's been on the market for 6 days today, and it's for $1,895,000. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath house with 2,161 square foot. So it's a little bit, not even a little bit, it's much bigger than the one that we've just seen. And it's in Palos Verdes Estates. And the price point is 1.9, just a hair under 1.9. So I think that that might be an even better value than this RPV one that we've just seen. So bear with me, we're going to be driving there, and I'll catch you inside this house in Palos Verdes Estates, which is the more prestigious part of the peninsula. So let's go get inside and check out this one.
So you're on one of the most wanted streets in Valmonte, which is Via La Selva. To be more precise, you're at 3616 Via La Selva. It's a 1952 ranch style house, sitting on a gorgeous over 9,000 square foot lot. You'll see it has a nice heated pool, a deck, built-in spa with waterfall. And yeah, it's the kind of the backyard is the highlight of this house, but I love that this house is just an opportunity for you to create. This is basically an open plan here, for you to kind of come up with how and what you want to turn it into. Um, Inside, there's 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2,161 square foot. It's single story, which is important. And, you can get a hold of this fixer at 1.895. But it's not even a fixer, I would say. It's more like, your playground, the place where you take your vision and you turn it into reality. It definitely needs TLC everywhere, every room. This patio is just such a great space, but of course, you need to change it up to make it more modern and fresh. All the rooms here seem to need care and remodel, I would say, bathrooms included. But the highlight of this house is this backyard, which, again, it probably needs a little love here too. But this deck and the pool and the spa is definitely very unique. It feels very lush back here. It's green and very quiet at the same time. You're in PV Estates, so definitely, I would say that somebody who loves outdoor spaces and basically plans to live their life outdoors should be purchasing this home. The deck and this patio offers a lot of space to be halfway outside or fully outside. Kitchen, again, I don't even need to mention, probably that needs love as well. It's probably in a little bit more modern shape than the rest of the house, but still, I would say that, even the garage turned into kind of a storage space here. And we're moving on, actually staying in PV Estates. This is our next one today is 2637 Via Olivera. It's a 4 bedroom, 4 bath, 2 level on a 4,000 in a 4,000 square foot house. It's priced at 3.5 million. It's what I would call a coastal contemporary house. Yeah, it was designed by Russ Bardo. Yeah, the style is really unique, I would say. It's not really for me. I can be honest with you. I mean, you're here because you want to hear my opinions as well. It's kind of cries like the 90s or 2000s. It's a little too styled for my taste, I would say. But there is great spaces. Definitely, I would say it's built in good quality. So you can see that everything that has been done here is built with good quality materials. Now, the style looks a little bit dated at this point in time, I would say. But still, you see that, every room has a great function. Like this bedroom turned into a gym room with a view to the backyard and easy access from the gym to the pool and the jacuzzi. So not a lot of green space. So you see the difference and the contrast to the other house that we've just seen, which feels lush and green. Here it's way more built, but it's built with brain, I would say, like this standalone washing space, and your master bedroom, of course, again opening up to that pool area outside. So there's opportunities here for sure. I think it needs updating and modernization to feel updated in 2025. You see the shower back when it was built. I'm pretty sure that these were all top of the line furniture pieces and like built-in. This built-in walk-in closet, also beautifully made. Today, you would probably make it differently. The 2025 has a different style and vibe, but everything here is nicely kept, I would say, for sure. There's a lot of space here. So, you see this kitchen with a center island opening up to that dining area and the bigger living space. So, yeah, I mean, this house is in Lunada Bay, offering great views, as you can see. It's well maintained, well crafted for the time. So, yep, if you want to check this one out, give me a call, and yeah, I can definitely schedule some time, schedule a private showing for you to check out these views, check out this pool, and this inside living area as well.
Welcome back. Well, I was talking about the art jury of Palos Verdes Estates, and I know I had a little bit of a technical glitch, so there was a shorter interaction there. But well, I don't know. This just raises some questions with me when I walk into a house like this. This was built in 1995, and it just does not resonate with me. I know there's, like, it's very subjective. We have some things that we like, we have some things that we don't like. I don't think this house was really blending into Palos Verdes Estates. I don't exactly know how in 1995 it got approved, and yeah, the plans got approved and it passed through the art jury. It has a very unique style. It's kind of modern, but 90s modern, I would say. So not necessarily up to what you would call modern architectural style today. It definitely will find its buyer, I think. But it's not the traditional Palos Verdes estate style, and it's not a modern house, what you would call a modern house today in 2025. So it's somewhere kind of in between, which makes it, yeah, I would say a little bit of a challenge to find the right buyer for a house like this. You might want to remodel some of it, but it's in a very good condition. So, like, it doesn't look 30 years old to me, this house, when it comes to the interior. So it's kind of an in-between house. It's not cheap at all. It's, $3.9 million is a lot of money, even in Palos Verdes Estates. So I would think that it's going to probably sit for a bit before they find their buyers. They probably need to reduce the price. That's my expectation. But time will tell, and you never know. You might be that buyer out there, and you might fall in love with this style. It's just not for me, and we're all different, and that's okay. So, I'm not saying I don't see any problems with it. It's just, like, style-wise, it did not resonate and vibe with me, and that's perfectly fine with me. I would love to help you out if you fell in love with this house and you want to put in an offer. You know where to find me. You can find it in my description, but also sellwithzoli.com, sellwithzoli.com, or my number is 661-234-6442. If you're in the market, you want to buy or sell, please give me a call. We can have a chat, and we can figure out a plan on how to get you into a house or how to sell your house here on the peninsula. And we're here at our next house, 1816 Via Estudillo. We're still in Palos Verdes Estates. Let's see what you get for 2.295 million in Palos Verdes Estates. A 4-bed, 3-bath, 2873, so 2873 square foot. Let's see how this house looks. Come with me. Let's go inside. Let's check out first the curb appeal and then the inside of this house.
So here we are at 1816 Via Estudillo, still in Lunada Bay, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2873 square foot on a 9767 square foot lot. So it's a really nice lot size, priced at 2.295. Again, you'll see that this is kind of a fixer in a way. It's an original mid-century, it's split level, so not a one level, full of character, I would say. I kind of see a lot of potential in this house. So ceilings are nice and high in the main living area, classic mid-century style, I would say. A fireplace, large windows, drawing a lot of light in, and of course those ocean breezes as well. Kitchen, family room, opening up to a private backyard. complete with a built-in spa. There's fire pits outside and some fruit trees as well. So let's see, this is the washing area. Again, as I've just said before, I like it when it has its own separate area. There you see the backyard that I was talking about before. We're gonna go and discover, but you have a little bit of a side yard here from the kitchen as well. It has original charm, as you would say it as a realtor. So I like those vintage fixtures and wood accents. They can actually make into a nice combination of modern and old. The whole house, yeah, as I've said, original, but definitely not falling apart, I would say. Yeah, it's waiting for you to make it into your own house. It has a sturdy structure. You can actually feel that with some classic finishes. So upstairs, there's 3 bedrooms, including the primary suite, and the fourth bedroom is actually downstairs. It's kind of an ideal structure or plan for like a family setup with a guest room, office, or just a dedicated Zoom space if you work from home. So location wise, Lunada Bay, it's yeah, unbeatable, I would say. Calm, scenic, it's coastal, of course, and there's kind of a community identity here in the Lunada Bay. So you're minutes away from schools, Lunada Bay Elementary, PV Intermediate, PV High as well. So all that you're looking for is close by, and you get all of this at around $800 per square feet. It's really thoughtfully built, generously scaled. It has real character, if you ask me. So there's and not to mention this extra of a 3-car garage, which is kind of a rarity in PV estates. So not a fresh build, but definitely a space with warmth.
So this was a house, what I call a clean canvas, basically. The owner has moved into a long-term care facility. So yeah, they have taken a good care, I would say, of this house. What the seller agent told me is that they put in fresh carpets, they repainted, and that's all they did. Obviously, I don't think I would keep that carpet, but anyways, it's already there, so you might as well take it if you like it. But there's a lot of opportunities in this house. The location is fabulous. This is what I call the heart of Palos Verdes, really. On Via Estudillo, it's 2.295 million, so it's a very good deal, I would think. In Palos Verdes Estates last year, you wouldn't have been able to find these deals. These houses were 2.4, 2.5 million, even in this kind of a half fixer condition. If you really wanted to, you could move into this house, but I would think that most of the potential buyers would want to remodel this house and just turn it into their forever home, their long-term home. So make some modifications to it, but it definitely has a potential. It has a nice lot size for Palos Verdes Estates especially. So yeah, check it out. If you want to see and learn more about it, I would be happy to take you on a private showing there. Just reach out to me, and yeah, let's work together if you're a buyer in Palos Verdes. As you see, I know all the new properties for sale. I can talk to you about them. You will probably not find a property for sale on the market today that I'm not aware of. So yeah, reach out to me, challenge me, and don't forget to comment which one is your favorite so far in the comment section. And if you like this content, I would love if you hit the like button so the algorithm can learn that you like this kind of a content. If you want to see more of this, more houses for sale on the Palos Verdes Peninsula, please subscribe to my channel. What I promise is that every week you're going to see the newest and hottest and freshest houses for sale. So we're just about to leave Palos Verdes Estates and enter into Rancho Palos Verdes as we approach the top of the hill, and we're heading into an HOA community, a townhouse community called Mira Verde, which is a community of about 270 townhomes, and it's really nice and quiet. Some of the homes offer ocean view. The house that we are headed to is on the east side of the community, so most probably there's no ocean view from this unit, which is 6310, so 6310 Ridgemar Court in Rancho Palos Verdes. It's an 1,817 square foot, 3-bed, 3-bath unit. It's a townhome. This community actually is, I would say it's great for downsizers who do not want to maintain their backyard anymore, don't want to pay the pool guy, don't want to pay for the gardener and roofing, which is covered by the HOA association in this community. So let's go check out what you can get in Rancho Palos Verdes today for $990,000. So under $1 million on the Palos Verdes Peninsula in a nicely maintained HOA community. What you get? Let's go inside.
Welcome to 6310 Ridgemar Court in RPV. It's 3-bed, 3-bath, around 17 square feet. And it's started out under $1 million. Now it's $1,088,000. You'll see that, yeah, there is a nice front yard, how you actually access the unit. There's a garage on the other side of the house. So as we step inside, we step inside basically into the living room. There's a nice front patio to enjoy the sun. Throughout the home, you'll find custom hardwood flooring with some nice moldings, upgraded doors, and sleek hardware, I would say. So it seems like intentional and refined. Yeah, some of the parts are still, a little outdated, but it's kind of a nice mix. Definitely, nice dining area. This is kind of a patio outdoor room, but you're still indoors here. They use it as kind of a playroom. Kitchen is updated with quartz countertops, stainless steel appliances. Yeah, there's a cozy breakfast nook. And with that bonus room, sorry. As you can see, as I've said, this east side, there's no views from this unit, but you get views onto that nice green area on the other side of the house. So upstairs, you'll see 2 bedrooms, nice spaces, I would say. They use this one as a kid bedroom with an ensuite bathroom here. The ceiling heights are nice in this bedroom, actually. As you can see, it opens up the space. And then the master, it's basically a full with walk-in closet here and the bathroom. Some parts, as you can see, of this house are updated, and here's your full walk-in closet. There's ample space for all your needs. And this more or less concludes our episode for today and this week. Thank you very much for being with me. My name is Zoli, Zoltan Peristegi, and this is Palos Verdes Living with Zoli. I'm featuring new homes for sale in Palos Verdes and all of the peninsula here on this channel.